What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FC24 video. EA have released the Bundesliga TOTS guaranteed upgrade pack. It does require a hefty 85 and 86 rated squad with a team of the season that is not a red card, which is really surprising why EA would omit those. It doesn't make any sense. And there are a lot of really good players available in the Bundesliga team of the season, so we're going to rip a whole bunch of these on viewer accounts now. See how good they are. 3 XP grinders title, 100k plus views. Mate, it's been a long time since I got 100k views on a video. A long time. England. Sancho. The first one is Sancho. I think, who am I going to say is the player that we're going to pull the most? I think Adeyemi is going to be the highest pulled player out of these packs. The first one is Sancho. Not bad, but not great. Yeah, he's cheap for a reason. Even though he's 94 rated. Oh, he's a duplicate. Brilliant. He's blue. Swiss. CDM. Granit Xhaka. Made of stone, this man. Absolute legend. So genuinely so happy for him to go and win the Bundesliga at Bayer Leverkusen. The sad thing for him after leaving Arsenal is he's going to miss out on the Premier League this season. And do you know what's crazy? I know he had like a weird love-hate relationship with the Arsenal fans and he left on a high, which is great. I would have him back at Arsenal in a heartbeat. All right, here we go with number 3. German. He skipped it. He doesn't care. It's Goretzka. It's John. Wow. This man's just like, whatever. Give me my card. Get me out of here. Oh, he's got another one. Which is Argentina. McAllister. Cool. Hey, this guy does not like waiting around, does he? Team of the season player pack number 3. Nope, we're going for the 83x7. No blue. Lucky. Wow, that was bad. And then 3rd and 4thly. England. Centre back. Lotte Wubbenmoy. Mate, this guy just didn't care, did he? He's like, whatever, let me rip my packs and get out of here. F your luck. It's because you open the packs too quick, mate. You got to open them with like a little bit more panache. You got to open them with a little bit more, you know, do you know what I mean? You got to like caress the controller a little bit. You got to like let it breathe, you know? If you just skip through them like you don't care, the game doesn't care. That's Simmons. That's not bad. That's not bad. He's got some very, very good playstyle pluses and some very, very good stats. Oh, it's a duplicate. Brilliant. Classic man. Classic EA. More I'll whisper to my controller for good luck. Don't worry. Yeah, just make sure you got the audio thing on that. I'll charge you right up. Wait, how's he getting a Chelsea player out of a Bundesliga pack? Charles? Friend packs did the same thing. All good cards were dupes. True. It is true. The rest of the control. Yeah, just like, yo, take it. Yo, I don't want to over, bro. And then there's a tap sober. Ew. I love that kit, man. I really should spend some coins on a cool kit. Some of the real, so there's some real, there's some really, really nice kits in the store. Can't pack a decent BL player for my life this week. You got to be, hey, yo, man. Yo, at least a 400k player, please. That's it. There you go. Now watch. Now watch. They caress your controller. German. Centre mid. Leon Goretzka. Wait, Schlotterbeck's worth a fair bit, isn't he? What's his price? I actually think he's like 300-400k, right? Yeah, see that? Look, when you're just nice, man. You just be nice to your controller and then boom. Don't throw him away. What are you doing? Mate, he's got his guns out, but got the ammunition. He's like flexing on nothing. He's like flexing. He's got skin and bones and he's flexing. Bundesliga TOTS guarantee. I'm sober again. I don't even want to see it. He doesn't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see it. Mate, the 83 plus picks are woeful. They are so bad. And you have to do them every day. That's the problem. You have to do them because if you don't, and there was like a Harry Kane team of the season sitting in there, you're going to be fuming. But they are awful. French. Centre-back. Bayern München. It's super, oopa, dibbity doo. What a card that is, man. That is the first proper dub that we've had today. Upamecano. It's a shame that he doesn't really get into the Bayern team at the moment, but I swear to God, man, if he's playing for France over Saliba at the Euros, I'll be so upset. However, that's a banger of a card. GG's, man. Could be Konate and Saliba starting for Deschamps. Love her at Upa for whatever reason. Yeah, Humbigel. You can open it, brother. We don't need to stall. We got like 100 other accounts to get through. Dutch. Right mid. Marlon, isn't it? It is Marlon. Man, if he had just like, I don't know, man, like 5 more passing, 6 more passing, and was in like all the 90s for those stats, it'd be such an elite card. Oh, this guy's got mad amounts of Team of the Season cards. German striker. Striker. Grove. Fire. What do they need? 1 goal and a win to get full upgrade for him, don't they? Live cards are so cool. But do you know what? When does the Euro start? Like 6 weeks from now. I'm looking forwards to the Euro content because EA are going to give us some more live cards. Oh, you got Schuller in there. That's why you got to do your 83 plus picks. Oh, I was going to say I'm only looking for the pack, but he was already opening the picks because he wasn't waiting for me. But that's why you got to do your 83 pluses. You got Schuller in there, and I know she's not mad expensive, but she actually looks like a sick card. Guarancha Tots Bundesliga. Here we go. Dutch. Could be right back. It's not. It's another Marlon. Do you think they should do a promo just for Evo cards? Yep. Having an Evo week would be amazing. German. Centre back. Bayer Leverkusen. Or is it Bayer Leverkusen? It's Tar. Tar for that, EA. We just want to see some good ones, EA. I can't even lie. We've seen 1 Upamecano, 1 Xavi Simons. That rate is so bad. It is. It is. Taps over again. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody wants to see it, EA. Right, Bundesliga Tots guarantee number, like, what, 70? I don't know. I've lost count. I'm doing the Bundes SBC just to effing packing for crying out loud. Wait, what? Oh, just to pack one? Not found! AI, somebody typed into AI, can you show me first trophy cabinet? FIFA came back with not found. And Granite Xhaka as well. It's pretty fun. A football video on like the best comebacks, like the best last minute comebacks and stuff. And Spurs 3-2 victory over Ajax was there. And that was an incredible performance from Lucas Moura, wasn't it? Especially that second goal. It was banging. And I just sat there and I remember thinking to myself, like, imagine if Spurs actually won the Champions League. I couldn't. I could not handle it if Spurs won the Champions League. And then I also thought, like, isn't it wild, like, where they're at now, given the fact they were in the Champions League final not too many years ago? Spurs actually have the 6th highest trophies in the UK, but it doesn't fit the memes. I think we're going to have to get a fact check on that, mate. The 6th highest trophies in the UK. I don't know about that. At the Emmy again. Liverpool 69 trophies. Man United 67 trophies. Arsenal 48. Chelsea 34. City 34. Spurs 26. What trophies have they got? What 26 trophies have they got? So 6th in England. But it's also only counting the Premier League clubs as well, the top clubs. It's not counting, like... I didn't even see who that guy got. My bad. I was reading the chat. Bundesliga Tots guarantee. Because 26, that's a lot, isn't it? Anton. That's the first time we've seen him. Arsenal's 30 community shields don't count. Well, Arsenal don't have 30 community shields, but if Arsenal community shields don't count, got to eradicate everybody else's community shields as well, right? 2 league titles, 8 FA Cups, 4 League Cups, 2 UEFA Cups. That doesn't get anywhere close to 26. German. Centre back again. Anton again, back to back. After not seeing him. 1 UEFA Cup Winners' Cup. Cup Winners' Cup. Stuttgart. It's Jurassic for the first time today. Domestic League, First Division, Premier League. Oh, wait, you just put a wall of text there that I cannot possibly read. If you could recite. Well, I just want somebody to kind of like type it out, like look at it, and instead of copy pasting it and giving me some massive wall of text, being like, you know, 3 of these, 4 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, and then like the fact that we're having to go to Wikipedia copy pasta. I don't even know what some of the trophies were in there. They won the Football League Champions. I don't know what that is. What's the Football League Champions? Prem before Prem. Wait, Spurs won the old Division 1. Is that Anton again? It is. Oh, no, it's not. It's Tar. Tar for that, pal. We just want to see someone new, EA. I can't lie. I can't lie. First English club to do the double. All right, we go again. Team of the Season player pack. Spurs won that under-18 Premier League Cup. Well, we're going to start it. Lotte Wibben Moi. We're going to start. Oh, wait, it's Gabriel. Let's go. I didn't see the Brazilian flag. We are now that kind of like women's football is kind of getting a lot more popular these days. I think haven't Arsenal's women won the Champions League? I'm just saying, like, we just got that pedigree, man. Like, do you know what I mean? We win the title. Here's Kobel. There's our first Kobel. That you would have said to me, how many packs do you get your first Kobel? I would have been way wrong. That guy just got 2 duplicates. Football League champions twice. Football League Cup winners 4 times. European Cup winners once. Football League Division 2 twice. FA Charity Shield winners 8. Well, some other Spurs fan was trying to mug me off, saying that the community/charity shield doesn't count. You can't have those. That's basically a friendly. That's exactly what the guy said. You said Arsenal women won the Champions League. Oh, did they not? Did they not, Dave? Tap sober again. Boo, nobody cares. The YouTube title does not say PSN NepentheZ anywhere. That going to be Granite Xhaka? It's Kobel. Another one. Another one. Arsenal should have won the Champions League. Barcelona paid the officials and it's still being investigated. Is it? It might be, but I don't know. But could you imagine if they, after all these years, was like, actually, ref was corrupt. Arsenal are awarded the victory. Would you want it that way, though? Listen, if there was genuine foul play... If there was genuine foul play, then yeah, give it to us. 100%. It was me on the screen play with Shula. Mrs. came back with a positive pregnancy test. Hey, congratulations to your missus, mate. Who's the lucky father? Crazy to me that EA made 83s and 84s virtually worthless in this game. Outside of a few use cases, 83 plus team of the week, they aren't worth anything. Yeah, but it's been getting that way because the power curve and the power creep has been changing year on year. I genuinely remember back in like FIFA 18, FIFA 19, where like 79s and 80s were good. You know what I mean? And like you wouldn't dare discard them. And they had big value, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 coins. I remember I used to go like win a draft or whatever, get draft rewards. And so regularly you would pack like an 81 rated card that you'd be able to sell for like 4 or 5k. But for like a long period of the game. Whereas now, who cares about 83s? Do you know what I mean? Lucky father. It was a joke, mate. It was a joke. Oh, it's going to cost me some alimony, but it was a joke. England, strike! Left with Sancho. Do we even have alimony in this country? I don't know. Jadon Sancho. Dutch. Right mid. Oh, guys. As expected, we have seen one Upamecano, one Schlotterbeck, one Xavi Simons, and that's it. And so to all the people during the 6 p.m. content video that were like, this is good value, is it? Here we go. Leaks ruined the game in your view? Yeah, leaks have definitely had a strange impact on the game as we get ourselves another Jurassic Park. It's what's really weird about the leak situation is how for a couple of promos this year, the leakers have had nothing no information whatsoever until like 12 to 24 hours before the promo. But for all other promos, they've had the information extremely early, which says to me that EA are in control of it, and EA are actively choosing to deliver the leaks one way or another, because they've already proven that they can quite comfortably not leak the information. Is that going to be Mr. Victor Boniface? The first time we've seen him today. That's a dub. I mean, it's not really a dub, but it is a dub in this. He's also a beast of a card. I wouldn't mind trying him in my Arsenal Evo team. I think he'd be a banger to play with. Aerial plus, press proven plus. Great physical, great shooting, great pace. Good card. Good card. Because there weren't many people on foot back then, and now everyone knows how it's going to be. A lot more people play it. The game has become pay to win. This game is not pay to win. This game is not pay to win. I created a brand new account yesterday. Brand new. And in 8 hours, I got 11 wins in champs on a brand new account with 3 games to spare. Right? This game is not pay to win. You can certainly pay to improve your chances at getting a good card that could help you win. But it's like, for example, right? Imagine you go to a sword fight. We get Kowalski there. Imagine you go to a sword fight, right? And I'm me with my current experience in sword fighting, which is nothing. I have 0 experience in sword fighting, right? If you give somebody who's very good at sword fighting a blunt sword, and me, I go and buy the sharpest sword on earth, right? I'm still going to die that day, because that man with the blunt sword is still going to kill me with his blunt sword, right? Moral of the story being, paying to have a better chance at something doesn't actually mean you're still going to win, right? And it's the same in FIFA. You can go and spend as much money as you want on this game to get all of the best players in the game. But if you come up against somebody who's just better than you at the game, you'll still lose. So where's the pay to win? Not pay to win. It's just pay to improve your chances of winning if you come up against somebody who's basically the same level as you. It gives you a huge advantage. It does not. It does not. Professional yapper? Hey, you're trying to mug me off by calling me a professional yapper, yet here you are, watching the stream, mate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this game is the least kind of pay to anything as it has ever been. We can rip this pack, brother. That's okay. There we go. Another taps over. He's definitely been like the main guy, isn't he? You'd say he's... Well, so the pay to win part of this game... Listen, if you spend a crap ton of money on this game in like the first week, and you've got like that full icon team with Ronaldo and Hullet and Ronaldinho and stuff, oh, you're just going to smash people. Even if you're like, you will beat people that are like better than you, because the cards that you've got are so significantly better than theirs that they just won't be able to deal with it, right? But even then, and I will stand by this point until my final breath, right? If you give, for example, like my mum, a team full of 99 rated players with 5-star, 5-star, and every single playstyle as a playstyle plus, I will still win the game. Even if give me a bronze team of goalkeepers, I will still win the game, right? And so, like, in that regard, I'm the Pedro account. You're not ready yet for the packs. Fair enough, pal. In that regard, the pay to win side of things it just doesn't exist. You know what I mean? It's all about, like, I was actually watching Mav's stream earlier, and he made a great point, and he kind of explained it in a way I've never heard it explained before. But he makes a great point. A meta card will always be better than an expensive card. Right? And so pay to win doesn't make any difference if you just go and get meta cards. Like, you're massively improving your opportunities by getting the meta cards, not the most expensive cards. Damn, this guy's got some nice packs saved. Bro, they create an advantage. But they don't, Dexy. Because if you don't, like, this is what I'm saying with, like, this is why the sword analogy was so apt. Because if you give me a sharp sword, but I don't know how to use it, I can't get an advantage with it. So there's no point. You're a pretty smart guy. Listen, even a broken clock's right twice a day, Mav, yeah? If you know, you give somebody who's just garbage at the game, somebody with 5-star skill and with 5-star weak foot, they're not just going to all of a sudden be the best, like be good at the game. They're going to get no advantage because they don't have the mechanical skill to take advantage of the advantage. And if they did have the mechanical skill to take advantage of the advantage, they wouldn't need the advantage in the first place because they're already good at the game. Not if it's digital. Once a day? Still alright though, isn't it? Better than none, isn't it? Lactose. More pay. Yeah, it's like, listen. The only time the only time having a significantly better team than somebody else is going to actually warrant any kind of pay-to-win debate is if you are at the top of your game. Because if you're not at the top of your game, and I'm literally mean going sort of like 20-0, oh, team of the season, nice, 20-0 in champs, 10-0 in qualifiers, and the elite division at a high skill rating, that's when it will make a difference, a true difference, because it will give you an edge over equally high level players. But if you're in like Division 4 or Division 5, the team is the least of your worries, and the mechanics of the game are what is valuable to how you are going to consider whether or not you're good or bad, right? And it is like I have struggled in this game. I don't know if you guys remember, like January or February, I genuinely could not get out of Division 5. I couldn't. And do you know how embarrassing that was? And I kept telling myself, oh, people are sandbagging, they're ruining. I was just shit at the game. I was shit at the game. And I spent the last fair few months like learning the mechanics of the game to improve at the game. And I've improved at the game. And yet my team hasn't improved significantly relative to other people's teams. It has improved compared to the team I had back then, but relative to other people's teams, it hasn't improved significantly, right? What channels do you recommend? Any that teach those? Mate, if you go onto YouTube and just YouTube your biggest problem, there's so many options, so many things where, and listen, some of the things that people like suggest, I don't like and I can't get on with. You're still not good, haha. Okay, Sean, we'll entertain it, mate. Define good in FC24's kind of like closed space. Define what being good is. Don't know why you bother arguing with some people. I think this is just a healthy debate to continue to talk about, because if every kind of like person, or if you had like some people that believe pay to win exists and they push that narrative, and so viewers believe it and that narrative gets pushed in general, and then the people that know that it doesn't exist just keep stum and don't talk about it, there's just going to become a lopsided view of whether or not it exists or not, just like there is with scripting, handicap, and momentum. So I think it's an important debate to have from time to time to keep people understanding the fact that like your skill level is the predominant factor all the time. Money for a pay-to-win advantage is a better cards come out the next week, which renders your payment useless. I mean, that is actually true, yeah. Oh, we got ourselves another Boniface. GG's. I would love to pack him out of my pack, to be fair. All I saw there was Bayer Leverkusen. Xhaka. Boys. Literally cannot remember the last time I came up against a team I didn't think I could have got to. Yeah, I haven't seen one this year, Josh. Maybe like in the early stages of the game cycle, where people had like Van Dijks and Sons and Mbappes and stuff, and I'm like, I just can't get that right now. But now, with the way this game is, and I genuinely think EA have done it. I wrote a tweet out a couple of days ago about how I know like there's certain like the gameplay is unbalanced in certain regards, But I genuinely think this might be the best game that EA have ever made. And the simple reason is because there are multiple different ways to play this game. There is a best way to play this game. There is like an absolute meta, the 4-3-2-1 with, you know, the big man and stuff like that. But there has never ever been as many ways to play the game effectively as there is right now. Never once. There has always been one meta and everything else has been incredibly subpar. Whereas now you have one meta and then you've got lots of other ways of playing the game just below it. FIFA 98 Road to the World Cup disagrees with you. I mean in like, you know, the kind of current social age of gaming, not in like historic, right? Goosebumps just didn't care. With your explanation of pay to win, is there even a video game where you call it pay to win? Well, the term pay to win came from mobile app games, right? Like if you're stuck on a level, you just pay to win, beat the level, pay to win, right? And it kind of got like translated into other gaming. When you see a team that's insane, you're like, oh my god, this guy's paying like pay to win. Like, and I'm not lost. It's not lost on me that when some people say pay to win, they don't mean it literally, right? But the conversation here today didn't start because somebody meant pay to win in a literal way. It's because they was talking about pay to win in the sense of if you don't spend money, you can't compete. That's what people, I think in FIFA or FC24 sense, that's what people kind of think about when they say pay to win, right? If you don't spend money, you can't compete. But I don't even just believe that that's not true. I know for a fact that that's not true. And so even the illiteral meaning of pay to win isn't part of, oh, this guy's got some more, isn't part of this game. It just isn't. Lotte Wibben, it's mad. The Bundesliga team of the season pack opening, we've seen like 4 or 5 Lotte Wibben Moyes. I spent thousands on the game some years, admittedly, but never gave me any more wins in champs. Having the best teams in the game, I'm 11 to 14 wins even now, going full RTG, as when I spent thousands. Listen, we also need to like get rid of the stigma. Oh, to the guy that I just deleted your party by mistake, send another invite for the store pack there. Like, in terms of spending money on this game, in terms of spending money on store packs or whatever, unless you're addicted to it and it's causing you issues in your real life, don't let people tell you that doing it is wrong or bad either. Because you draw entertainment from so many different things, and entertainment, generally speaking, costs money. And so if you draw genuine entertainment from buying a pack, using those players and improving your team, don't feel bad about that. Don't pretend like don't be like, oh, I had to like stop doing it. But similarly, if you have an issue, like an actual issue, stop spending money on this game. Just delete your card from the game. Block yourself in. Go and phone your bank up and tell them to stop allowing payments to EA Sports, because, and I know from experience in FIFA 11, back when I first started spending money on this game, I would spend hundreds of pounds, sometimes that I didn't have, and I had to wait till my next paycheck the next week to pay, to pay a bill or something like that, because I'd spent my money on this game. I know how easy it is to fall into the trap of, oh, let me just do another 4.5. Let me do another 12k free points, because if I do get that Harry Kane, if I do get that Cristiano Ronaldo, it'd be well worth it. And the saddest thing is even if you do get that superstar player, just as somebody rightfully put in the chat earlier, next week there's another one. There's another player. There's another person that you're going to want. So if you fall into that trap, do anything you can to get out of that habit of buying store packs because you think you want the best players, man. It's not worth it. However, if you're somebody that just has some disposable income and likes to open the odd pack or two with FIFA points because you enjoy it, don't feel bad about it. The prospect of getting someone good that entices me to buy FIFA points. Yeah, so that's an addiction though, right, Adam? And in which case I would say don't do it. Don't spend it. My whole one paycheck when I was 16 on Microsoft points for packs. Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? Is that another Sancho? It is another Sancho. The discussion here today, guys, has been very good, but the packs here today have been very bad. Okay, but did the kids not like it? Thanks, babe. German Cam. Wait, who's that? Oh, I thought it was going to be Verts. No point buying store packs now. Next week or so, we'll have FC25 leaks. We get FC25 leaks next week, are we? Jeez, that's early. We get another Jurassic. Yeah, I knew, like, the reason why I deleted the tweet when I talked about this being the best game I think they've ever made was because I knew that people's initial response would be what it was in the chat of, you're crazy, you're out of your mind. But I do genuinely believe it. And that's not me saying that I think that this is a good game. Aruka. Or that I think that this is a balanced game, or that this game can't be improved, because I think this game can be improved. And I think this game has a lot of unbalanced mechanics in it. But as I say, in terms of the ways you can play this game, there has never been more than there is in this game. Another Granit Xhaka. He's so common, isn't he? At the beginning of the game, where the press was awful, I even think now, like, there's certain parts of this game that are just super unbalanced. You know, the fact that they haven't fixed the corners and how overpowered they are, the back post corner and things like that, is dumb. The fact that they haven't kind of fixed the step over speed boost is dumb. But because of playstyles and playstyle pluses, if you want to set up with big men up front, you can. If you want to set up with technical players and dribble a lot, you can. You want to set up with tiki-taka players and pass the ball a lot, you can. You want to play 5 at the back, you can get lots of wins. You want to play 3 at the back, 4 at the back, you can get lots of wins. You want to play 4-4-2, 4-3-2-1. A lot of people the other week were telling me how good the 4-1-3-2 formation was. And it's like, there's actually a lot of really good options with this game. And you can set your team up based on the way you want to play, rather than having to play a certain way and fitting your team around that. And that's really good. That's really good. It's at the very least a really good step from what we used to have. Now it's on EA to balance the game as much as possible and allow it to become a very, like, open game, you know? Love the lounge they released. Want to make it repeatable, though? Yeah. Yeah, the menu grind is better than ever. It's even true to say that the store pack worth is better than ever. I remember doing streams and videos with, like, Bateson and Nick and Skills and stuff back in, like, FIFA 17, FIFA 18, Team of the Year, where I would sit there and I would rinse through 200, 300, 400,000 FIFA points, and I would get no Team of the Years. And I would discard all of that stuff. That would be it. Now, if I had 200,000 FIFA points and went and opened that on this game, I would have one of the most stacked clubs in the game. And whether or not we want to talk about how packs may or may not be gambling or the issues with addiction with it, they are more value than they have ever been before. It's just facts. There's another Boniface there. GG's. 3 more to go. BUNDESLIGA TOTS guarantee. You shouldn't have to spend money for the best players, though. You don't have to. You can get the best players by just playing the game. You don't have to spend money. Again, these have, generally speaking, I love that account. Love that. Oh, look at me, I got first owner Ben White. Oh, we've got player picks here. Hit him quick. Hit him quick. Go on. Yeah, exactly, Josh. You can also spend money and not get the best players in the game. It's because every pack is untradeable, basically, these days. Spending money does not give you, like, a guaranteed top 0.1% player in the game. It's accounts like yesterday that we created that are always really interesting to me, because we started a brand new account And within 8 hours, we got 11 wins in champs with 3 games to spare. Right? My average wins this year has been 13 across the board, which means 8 hours on an account got me to the exact place where I had been on a big account the whole year. And yet people want to say that you've got to spend money if you want to get the best players or whatever, and then that if you have the best players, they will even make a difference, because it just won't. Anyway, good discussion. This PAX channel is fast becoming like a discussion channel, isn't it? But I quite enjoy it. Like, it might not be good for the YouTube algorithm, but I really enjoy the discussion points that we have during these pack openings, because I think we cover off a lot of like important topics that need to be spoken about in the community. With that being said, we are going to end with a Boniface. He was far more common than I thought. So was Granit Xhaka. As expected, though, these were not great value. We did not get good things out of them mostly. And that is going to be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, peace.